Hello, so we're back. Saturday, and we have an interesting job here. What we have here is a Dell laptop. And can you spot anything weird with this laptop apart from the fact actually you can see it working? Hmm? Hmm? It's taking like 300 milliamps, and I have the charging sign on the battery. So actually, the problem with this laptop is not charging. I mean, you can see it has the charging sign there. It's taking some current, but that's because the laptop is on. Let me shut down the laptop. So now the laptop is off. Check there the charging current. Zero. So check here, without the charger, yeah, doesn't have a charger. The battery, it's working fine. I mean, here is no like, okay, it's a faulty battery. So check there. You can see the battery level, you can see everything. But if you try to charge the battery, it doesn't charge. And that's strange. And you plug in the power, and you can see it's taking like normal amount of power for the motherboard. This LED for me seems to be dead. I mean, I can't see any light from that LED, which is again is strange. We do have the charging sign. Does mean the charger is identified, but we don't have the light here, and it's taking just enough just to be on, but it's not charging. So this it will be an interesting repair, an interesting case. I don't think I had this kind of case before. Yeah, so this is new even for me. So let's open the laptop and try to see what's going on inside. Okay, so the laptop is open and it's a proper nice motherboard, you can see. Now what I want to check if the main power rail is 19 or is the battery voltage. That's something what I want to check. So let me grab the multimeter, which is on screen. So this big coil is 0. Okay, that's strange. And we have 15.5. So no, the main power rail is the battery voltage. Okay, it's not like, okay, we are coming with 19, we should have 19 the main power rail. No, it's a power supply, which I'm assuming is this one, but it's pretty weird. We have no voltage on it. I'm assuming has somewhere a power supply which is creating the main power rail. You know what? Most likely this is the coil and has 0 volts on it, and the charger is plugged in. You can see, so the charger is plugged in, but here you have 0 volts. So something doesn't look right. So what is the voltage from the main power rail? From where this voltage is coming? From the battery. Yeah. So you see the laptop is ignoring the fact the charger is plugged in. So let's have a look. I'm interested on the charger ID pin and then on the input circuit. Okay, so this is the input circuit, right? Good. Let's grab the multimeter. Now let's see what do we have here. So on the input, check here, plus, minus, yeah? Straight, we have like a Zener diode here, or whatever it is. Yeah, probably it's a Zener diode. To ground, yeah, connected to ground. In case the voltage goes high, the diode it will get shorted. Then check here, yeah, this is tricky, yeah? You see the input is coming to the first MOSFET to only 3 pins. That means this MOSFET is a channel P MOSFET. That means on the gate we should have around 7 volts. Let's see. We have 3 volts. Huh. Okay, this is strange. Okay, on the output we have 19.4. Can be right. So we do have 19.4, but on the gate we have like 3 volts. 1 second, gate with the source, we have 16 volts. Okay, so the voltage on the gate is right. There's nothing wrong with the voltage on the gate. Then the second MOSFET, which again it's a channel P MOSFETs, 19.4, and on the output we have 19.4. Gate with the source we have 17 volts. So you see the voltage is right on the MOSFETs, including on the gate. So the main power rail is not the main power rail, sorry. The input MOSFET, the output from the input power circuit is good. It's 19.4, you can see. And from here, probably it's going to that power supply, which is creating the main power rail, which is this one. Yeah, this is the one. Pretty weird because I can't see the MOSFET. So somewhere has to be probably around 4 MOSFETs. But probably around the other side of the board. That's what I believe. So this little prick is creating the main power rail and also is charging the battery. Now, if we have 0 on this coil, yeah, so this coil is a bridge configuration. If you've done audio amplifier before, like bridge audio amplifiers, you know how a bridge audio amplifier it is. Exactly, this power supply is exactly the same, yeah. So you have 2 MOSFETs, then you have the coil in the middle, which usually on a bridge amplifier, the speaker is on the middle, but here we have the coil in the middle. Then you have the other pair of the MOSFETs. So what is strange here? Strange is we have no voltage on the coil. That means the MOSFETs are not doing anything. And not sure why they are not doing anything. Pretty strange case. Okay, let me power on the laptop. Okay, so now the laptop is on. Yeah, now the laptop is on. And on the coil we have 17 volts, 16. So actually this power supply, it is working. But my question is, this is just that voltage, 14, is going down to 14, you can see, check there. And we have like 10 milliamps, 700, 800. This is a very strange case. It's a very strange one. So what do I want to know is if this is dead voltage means it's a MOSFET which is just acting like a variable resistor, or actually this coil is switching. Yeah. So let me grab the oscilloscope. Yeah, the coil it is bounced by the MOSFETs. So not sure what way we should go because everything looks good. Now, I did see once this fault. I did see it once when everything was fine, but the battery was not charging. And it was a battery software error. So as soon as I came with the analyzer, I reset the battery and the battery started working normally. So what I'm gonna do, because otherwise we are like, just charging is a complicated process. Yeah, so you have the battery power management chip, which is speaking with the EC chip. The EC chip is speaking with this power supply, which is creating the main power rail. And this chip, it's calculating the power and is supplying power for the laptop and for the battery. Yeah, so that's the level of control on this kind of configuration. Yeah, so it is tricky. It is tricky. Now, this chip doesn't know the charging current if the EC chip is not providing the charging current, and the EC chip it will not know the charging current if it is not provided by the battery itself. So charging current comes from the battery. So let me grab the battery out and let's try to connect the battery to the analyzer and check the battery. Okay, let's take a break for a second, yeah, and let's go back at the beginning. You remember what I said? I said, and I forgot to check when we got the microscope here on the input circuit. I said, let's check the charger ID pin, because this is one of the reasons why the laptop it will not charge. So if the EC chip, it will not know the power of the charger. He doesn't know, how much power is getting into the laptop in order to start charging the battery. So that can be a problem. The charger ID pin can give you this kind of weird fault, yeah? So let's go here and check the charger ID pin. Now the charger ID pin is the pin from the middle of the charging port. You can see you have there a small pin on the middle. Now it depends on the laptop. There can be, you can have some voltage or not. But the only way to check, yeah, and that's the way how I'm checking, because otherwise you can't check. The only way to check is with the multimeter. Not sure what we should have there. So this is the charger ID pin. No, it's this one. You see the white one? So the white one, this one, is the charger ID pin, and we have 0 volts. Not sure what voltage should be here. On Dell, I seen like 0.6. I seen on HP, I seen like 3.3, or Lenovo around 3.3. But this one has 0. I mean, why the charger ID pin has 0? I mean, it doesn't make sense. If you have 0 volts, how the EC chip is speaking with the charger? That's my question. And you know what? Everything looks good. I mean, I don't know what is here. This is a transistor box. Also the track, check that the track is going here, and from here is going somewhere, probably to the EC chip. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch the power supply to low current. Let's lower the current. And I will switch down the voltage, because if this circuit is good, you should not have a short here, yeah? Let's say 3.3. I will unplug the charger. The charger is unplugged because I found before components like this, but this doesn't look like it's connected to ground, which is like, a center diode, and in case something wrong happen, that thing get blow up. And I found it, especially on the Dell laptops. But here is nothing blow up. So I'm coming with the plus from the power supply on the charger ID pin. It's taking 200 milliamps, and the voltage get dropped to 0. You can see? So the charger ID pin is shorted. You can see? Short. I mean, yeah, that's the one, the white one from the end. Check here, yeah? So you have the white one. You have red, black, and you have the white one. So the white one is this one, and it's short. It's completely short. So now you understand how this can affect the charging. Yeah, that's how. Let me grab the thermal camera. I don't think it's the EC chip. I think the Dell probably is the next MOSFET. I don't know if it's a MOSFET or a diode, but Dell, they have some protection, so I don't think the EC chip is actually shorted. But we're gonna find out soon. So the charger ID pin, well, I can't even see it. Which is this one, right? No, it's not that one. Now it's not shorted. That's crazy. Now it's not shorted. Why? It was shorted like seconds ago, you remember? So this pin, it was shorted. Was short to ground, you remember? And now it's not short anymore. Now it's taking like 40 milliamps. And even 40 milliamps is kind of high, yeah? So I will raise the voltage a little bit. Yeah, and I want to see what is getting that power. 60 milliamps. And nothing here looks like it's taking, okay, sorry, I'm not touching. 650. 50 milliamps, and I can't see anything. The only place I can see heat is here, you can see. So probably here, somewhere under the board, I can see it's taking 60 milliamps, and it's not fine. Yeah, it's not supposed to take current. Now it's taking 40 milliamps. Now, if we cannot find this component, but why is it not shorted anymore? Let me plug the charger. Let me plug the charger. Why is not shorted anymore? So let me switch to 19. I can bet now it's charging. We have light here, which you didn't have. No, it's not charging. No, it's not charging. It's not charging. It's not charging. Let's see the voltage on that pin. Now we have like 0.2 volts, you can see. So you see the things change. I came with the power supply, and instead of 0, we have 0.2. But still, it's not right. Yeah, it's taking like 60 milliamps on that pin. So I will say, let's take the board out. Do you think the short is actually inside of the charging port? No, probably not. No. No, I don't think. Let me check one more time. Now it's taking only 30 milliamps. I think I'm losing the fault. Let me take out the board quickly, yeah? Because I feel like I'm losing the fault. From short, change to like 60 milliamps, then 40, and now it's going down. Can be a capacitor? Yes, can be a capacitor on the charger ID pin. I'm really sorry I don't have a schematic. But we're gonna find out the short. Okay, so the board is out. And on the other side of the board, exactly where I show you, where here was hot, is nothing. Let me take out the charging port. It's more easy to find a schematic. It is, but avoid the schematics. Yeah, try to figure it out yourself, because not always you will have a schematic. And if you get used to fix stuff only with schematic, then it will be like, okay, when you don't have schematic, okay, I can't fix it, and that's not right. You know what I mean? That's not right. Okay, let's see. So we have the middle pin. So the middle pin is the charger ID pin. So I'll come with the power supply. So here is ground. And here is plus, and it's taking 20 milliamps. I think we are losing the fault. It's going down. Let's raise the voltage. Yeah, 30 milliamps. No, it's here. It's here. Check here. It's here. Let me be sure. No, it's not that one. Is this? It's a resistor or what? What is that? A resistor? It's a freaking diode! I can't believe. Check there, yeah? Check there. Check there. This is a freaking diode. This one is getting hot. I was thinking, wait, this one, yeah, this one is getting hot. I was checking the wrong area. So this thingy is getting hot. And it's not short. I can bet it's not shorted, yeah? Let me unplug the power. I can check with the multimeter. With the multimeter. So one is ground, right? This one is ground? Yeah, this one is ground. So this one is ground, and this one, 194 ohms. Check on the screen, 194 ohms. So this one is not shorted. Let me grab a nozzle. It's not shorted, but faulty. Yeah, it's not right to take that amount of power. It's not normal to take any amount of power. So this must be a diode. Okay, so we remove it. So what about now? If we are coming with voltage, yeah, we have like what? Like 3.8 volts on the same point. Here, it's taking no power. Check on the screen, you can see no power at all, zero, nothing. So now you understand. And it's not the first time when I found these faults on Dell laptops, yeah? Dell. But usually you'll have a diode, you know, it's looking like a MOSFET, and I found it blow up like nearly close to the charger ID pin. So what do we need? We need a battery. Let's grab the battery. Now let me switch to 19 volts. Let me raise the current. Good. Let's plug the charger. Plug in the charger. Check there. Check there. Let's check the voltage on the charger ID pin. And the voltage is 3.4 volts. You can see on the screen. So this is the voltage you see on the charging port on the charger ID pin, like 3.4 volts. You can see it. Unplugging the battery, and the current goes down 340. Let's plug the battery, and the board shut down. Yeah, I see some. Yeah, I can see here the light is flickering. It give us some error codes because we have no cables here. Let me put back the board and let's check again, but I'm pretty sure this motherboard is repaired. Okay, you see it's saying AC power adapter wattage cannot be determined. I didn't see this error before, so it will not charge with my charger, yeah? So let me grab the original charger. So we plug the original charger, yeah? The laptop, it is off. Yeah, when you open the lid, it's coming on. Just try to make some difference compared with before, yeah? So the laptop, it is coming on. Yeah, we have no hard drive, right? But we are not getting that error. We are not getting the error with the adapter. Now I power up the laptop, I power off. Let's check compare with before, yeah? Before, on the beginning, we checked we didn't have any voltage on the coil. Yeah, check now the voltage on the coil. You can see we have 0 volts on the coil, remember? Good. The battery voltage, what is happening with the battery voltage? 7, 8, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, you can see it's charging fine now. But most, yeah, what I want you to keep in mind, yeah, that's what I want to keep in mind. the charger ID pin was 0. Let's check now. Check on the screen. 3.3 volts. It's a massive difference. That's the reason why this laptop, actually, it's working and charging now. It's not charging my power supply. That I didn't know it will not charge my power supply. That make no difference. Yeah, even on the beginning, if I will try with this is the customer charger. If I will try with the customer charger, it will not charge. But we have 3.3 here. We have voltage on the coil because this coil, it will not boost if it's not charging the battery. Yeah, so we do have boosting. The voltage is going up. That means the battery is getting charged. This is important, yeah. Not only with Dell laptop, like with any laptop, to check this, but specifically on Dell because they have protection because that track is going to the EC chip, yeah, and the charger is speaking actually with the EC chip. So it is important to have protection. Like on this case, we have the little diode, yeah. We have that small diode. We have that small diode connected to ground. So let's say in case the voltage goes higher on the charger ID pin, that diode will do what it's supposed to do. It will get shorted. But in this case, you remember that diode has like 190 ohms. I mean, it was not good, was not shorted, was just dodgy. Let me quickly put all back together. Yeah, the laptop is charging fine, but even before we had the charging sign. But what is important now is the voltage on the battery, which has to goes up, yeah, and it is going up. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So the voltage, it is going up, that means it's charging. I cannot check the charging current because this is the original charger. But the fault was clear. And, you know, just because you don't have the right charger, that doesn't mean you will not diagnose the job in a proper way, like we did, yeah? We checked the charger ID pin. That's what we checked. Okay, so I'm going to stop now. I will say thank you for watching. This is a tricky fault, yeah? This is a tricky fault. And for a second, I was going, you know, to take the battery out and actually try to reset the battery. Because you will see no error message on the screen regarding the charger ID pin. Actually, you'll see it's charging fine, but it's not. So I'm going to stop now. I'll say thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and see you on the next one. Bye.